Iran, a land of contradictions. I am outside of the city of Yazd right now, out in the desert, and I just felt like I needed to get away from the city life, the grit of the dust and the exhaust, the loudness of the horns, away from conversations and people. So, today I'm out here, which is quite spectacular. Great country, fantastic place. The base or the foundation, it has to be the people, because these people are very open, very hospitable, humbling, cool, well educated actually. A lot of them are pretty well educated and in tune with a lot of the world. Made quite a few friends in a short time. It's one of those places where you just show up on a random street or in a park and someone's going to come up to you and talk to you and want to hang out with you. And when you're traveling alone, it's sort of the best thing that can happen, right? Because you're in a culture and getting the best understanding through the people and what they have to say. People speak good English here. What else can I say? It's a land of contradictions, right? So you have parts of Tehran where the very wealthy are walking around with bandages on their noses, showing that they've just performed a nose job, which is a bit of a status symbol. There are huge drug issues here. The second night in Tehran, the guys I was staying with took me down to this volunteering event where we gave food to heroin users. What else? Cool stuff like, okay, so Facebook is outlawed, right? And it's blocked on the internet. A lot of stuff's blocked. YouTube, Facebook, some other stuff. But you can openly go to a phone store, ask for a VPN, which allows you to search whatever you want on the internet, and pay for it in the open, get a receipt, and go on with your life. So a lot of the things that are illegal here are not enforced at all. And I've been told numerous times it's because if they actually wanted to enforce that law, at least half the population would be in prison, which is not possible. So a lot of this stuff is on the books in theory, but not in reality. So I'm constantly running into things that are quite confusing here, like a VPN, like the fact that the wealthy here, from what I've been told, are quite promiscuous in their sexual behavior. A lot of infidelity. And one girl even told me that if you want to get some action, put a ring on your finger and you're way more attractive and have more of a likelihood to meet another person, which I thought was quite funny. People are less brainwashed here on the whole than in the States. Yeah, it's a crazy claim, but it's true. It's like they know the bullshit they're being fed and they think the opposite. Whereas at home, I feel like many people don't know that they're being fed a ton of bullshit. Now, the bullshit comes at different levels, obviously. But the very reason that, or the fact that most people I know told me, be safe in Iran, you might be beheaded, it's a dangerous place, blah, 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 were completely off. This is one of the safest countries I've been to. If not the safest, actually. Virtually no violent crime exists on the streets. It's very stable. We're all targets as Westerners walking around with a load of cash, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, or thousands in my case right now. And everyone knows that because foreigners can't bank here. But we're not like immediate targets. Where I can think of most parts of the world, like if you got off the plane in Argentina and you're in Buenos Aires, and you stood out as a foreigner and the locals knew you had thousands of dollars on you, most likely you'd be robbed. Not here. Very interesting. Also, religion, the country seems really divided as far as religion goes. The middle class, upper class, or the higher, more highly educated people don't seem to be very religious at all. And it seems to be quite a secular country in many respects. Countryside's a bit different, but I'd say at least half the population is not following the book that closely. I could go on and on. I'm going to be writing tonight. I'm working on the blog. Internet connections have been quite a bit of a drag. So that's it for now. And I'm going to enjoy some peace and quiet out here in this beautiful desert, all alone.